Alright guys, Completion 454 here, and today I wanted to make a video on something that I feel like a lot of people into IT, information technology, struggle with, and that's one, figuring out which path they want to take when it comes to information technology, two, actually landing a job and gaining experience in information technology. Keep in mind, both of those, I previously, like not even that long ago, was struggling with that. And yeah, I feel like just those two alone really are two big problems when it comes to IT prospects. Really talented people, which I'm sure all of you that are into IT are. And so I really wanted to kind of give you guys some advice and some tips on what you can do in order to really make your career sprout or at least kickstart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on Indeed right now, and I have my resume pulled up. Um, I just wanted to share with you a few things that you can do to make your resume better. The first thing you want to do is if you have a LinkedIn profile, always put it at the top of your resume. Now I am hiding some personal information like my name and my position and all. Put the LinkedIn profile like right below that title, and then put your name, maybe your position. You don't necessarily have to, in bold letters, not all caps. And then maybe something interesting about yourself, like right here I put passionate customer service driven information technology specialist with a background in retail, technical support and training. So after that, list your IT related skills at the top as well. Don't duplicate anything. Don't put your skills here and then scroll all the way down like what I did, and then put your skills like under, like right here. Uh, this is an old copy of my resume, so it's just to show you what you shouldn't do. Just keep your skills up here, or just don't put them here, and then you could just leave them here. Um, Make sure that your format is consistent, like bullet points, for example, consistent. Uh, Make sure that for work experience that your current position is always at the top. So for me, I work for Assyrian. I just got the job, well, I haven't started yet, but I start in August. I'll be an inbound sales and tech support expert. And then you want to just list your job duties like right under it, and the location, of course. So, and also you always want to, for a job that you had in the past, type out your accomplishments as well as your daily tasks and objectives in past tense and not present tense like a lot of people do. People are gonna assume that you either still work there, or you just don't take the time to really review your resume. So make sure that you do that. It's crucial. Uh, I know that a lot of resumes are generally automated through some type of automated service these days, but there's still some old-fashioned people out there that will go in and say, this guy didn't edit his resume like he should have. And some people will even some hiring managers will actually throw your resume out like right off the bat just because of that. Also, something important to remember is that when you're applying for a job, okay, so let's say you wanted to apply for a technical support role. So let's say technical support, remote, find jobs. And let's just find the first job posting. Okay, so remote service desk analyst. IDR's clients looking for remote service desk analyst, blah blah blah. Responsibilities: reassign tickets to appropriate queues as needed. Monitor the ServiceNow ticket queues. Coordinate with various lines of service before transferring or accepting tickets. Okay, that stuff's great and all, but then this is where you want to get to requirements. 1 to 2 years experience using a ticketing system. In a lot of applications, if you state that you don't have any experience in a ticketing system, and you submit your resume, that resume is immediately thrown in the trash by bots. This is something that somebody that actually works with the job postings on Indeed told me, and I can't believe they told me that, but apparently that's what happens. So even if you have to stretch the truth a little on your resume, do it, because oftentimes people don't even realize that their applications aren't even actually being considered. They're just submitting applications. Let's take a look at just one more, and then I'll go back to mine. Yes, responsibilities, soft skills, qualifications. At least 1 year of experience in a high volume customer service role. If you put 0, 9 times out of 10 your resume is going to be thrown away before it even reaches the hiring manager. Experience with complex problem resolution is a plus. 9 times out of 10 they won't ask you your years of experience of this, but it probably will for customer service role, which most people in IT should have some kind of customer service experience by the time they actually look for a real customer service job. So make sure that you get that if you haven't. I've had about 3 or 4 jobs at this point. I'm 22 in customer service, and I'm just now starting to land IT roles. So yeah, I definitely recommend that for you. Let's see what else. Oh man, it's almost midnight here. I'm kind of a little tired. Anyways, back to my resume. So yeah, a little bit about me. Currently I'm working with Package Solutions, which is a pretty new company, and actually that is not in Gainesville, it is in Atlanta. But I need to change that. Matter of fact, I'll change it right now. But it's an internship. Really, it's not really a full-time role. But they said they may offer me the full-time job because I've been doing pretty well. But pretty much, I spend most of my days answering tickets, uh, calling people, and providing customer service and tech support. I wouldn't necessarily say it's fully IT related. More so, how it introduces me to some of the tools uh, some IT employees would use, but it's not really an IT position. It's more so customer service. Now, my job at Assurian is definitely more so IT related, as I actually troubleshoot actual devices such as mobile phones, laptops, on the hardware and software end. So, I would consider that my very first IT role. I've applied for many others, but unfortunately I was declined due to my availability and being a student and all. Something else you should keep in mind. Don't apply for full-time IT jobs as a student. I don't care if you're part-time, I don't care if you're full-time. Apply for internships. Don't waste your time, man. Just don't. uh the rest of this is just customer service. I did work as a call center representative at Dynata, Intel computer sales specialist, and customer service associate at uh, both Kroger and Fanfire. That's not too important. Point is, I have a lot of customer service experience and a strong background in it. Should be getting my bachelor's in December. On if you're using Indeed, make sure to always look to see if there's new skills that you can add down here, because the more the better. As a matter of fact, let's see. I can probably add DNS, TCP/IP. I'm not, I don't have too much networking experience, so I'm gonna leave that alone. And I mean, help desk, like I said, a lot of these are kind of generic and they're kind of just placeholders. If you feel like you can do it, add it. Because, well, a lot of people in IT don't realize is, even if you don't have the technical knowledge to do the job, the right company will bring in a candidate who shows great soft skills, knows how to work with customers, has a good attitude, and is willing to learn. Uh, I would probably say that for myself, because although I still, I mean, even for me, I'd say I have a moderate amount of tech knowledge, but I'm still learning every day. But for guys like, I don't know if you guys know Zachary Hill. I believe his YouTube channel is called IT Career Questions. Even he knows more than pretty much any of us, and he says in almost every video that he makes that he's still learning, and he's still learning IT, and he's just still learning to live a life. You know what I'm saying? So definitely always remember that you'll be learning for the rest of your life, whether it be IT or just in general, because nobody knows everything. Uh, like I said, honestly, keep your skills. I'd say keep your skills on the upper end, because hiring managers are very inattentive and they have very low. They're not good at really at focusing for long. So just keep your skills up here. Like for me, it's Windows 7 to 10 troubleshooting, PC hardware and software troubleshooting, Microsoft Office, networking, cybersecurity, SQL, virtualization, Windows Server. Anything that you can think of that would be related to a job that you want or IT, just list it here. Even if you don't know it that well, but you're familiar with it, add it. But don't say I am familiar with, like don't type it out as I am, oops, sorry about that. I am familiar with, just type out the skill, because you never want to gauge yourself on a resume. You want the employer to gauge you. And even then, a lot of times they're not looking to gauge you. They just want to know if you could do the job, or if you can learn how to do the job pretty quickly. So make sure to always keep that in mind. Don't ever be afraid to apply just because they ask for a certain amount of experience. If you feel like you can do it, apply. Alright, let's see. Certifications. Ooh, I definitely want to talk about certifications. Okay. Certifications don't guarantee you a job. They are great assets for any resume, for any IT major, for any IT worker. Don't rely on just certifications alone. Rely on a good network, experience, and even if you have to go and get an IT degree like what I'm doing right now, just do it. Supplement yourself with a lot of assets so you can stand out from the crowd and make it easier for you to land a job and, reach financial prosperity, which I like to say all the time. Me right now, I don't have any certs. Well, I have one cert, but it's a cert that you've probably never heard of. I still put it on here. Maybe I should delete it, who knows, but it's on there. And if you pay attention to the top, I state that I'm training for CompTIA A+, which I'm kind of on and off on that. But if you put that, trust me, employers will see that and be like, maybe we should hire him and let him be on the job while he's training, and maybe even actually give him some training materials, or even pay him to go actually take that certification. Keep that in mind as well. Let's see what else. Indeed assessments. I was told I should remove these. I'm not going to, because a lot of people on Indeed ask for you to take these, and so I keep actually a lot of them on here. It's like technical support, highly proficient, work motivation, proficient. This one, I can take this off, honestly. Technical support again. I took it twice. It's the same test. Composing and sorting email. I don't even think this one worked properly for me, so I don't even think that one counts. Basic computer skills. That one didn't work properly either. I'm definitely highly proficient or an expert at basic computer skills. Like, come on now. Written communication. I've been a pretty decent writer all my life. Again, technical support. The first time I took it. Verbal communication expert. It's not that hard. And then the ones I just completed, and then they'll recommend you take some down here. But yeah, that's it for the resume portion. Or really, that might be it in general in terms of tips that I can give you because I'm pretty new to the industry myself. But I have learned a lot from experts. I've been listening, I've been learning, and I hope I'm giving you guys the opportunity to do that exact same thing. So, I wish you guys the best of luck. Also, I should probably remove this. Although I haven't fully built a computer, I do know my way around when it comes to the parts. I should remove that. That's kind of hypocritical, huh? I should probably remove this too, huh? See, I should follow my own advice, but trust me, this will most certainly help you. As a matter of fact, between let me see, between June and July, I think I've gotten about 10, no, about, I won't say 10, around 6 to 7 job offers in technical support, IT. I accepted 4 of them, and then after working with the company for a little while, I ditched them. Never ever feel guilty about that. Do what's best for you. As a matter of fact, don't apply for jobs that you think you might like. Apply for jobs that you know that you'll like and dedicate yourself to that job. Even if the pay isn't that high, especially if you don't have a lot of experience. Because you want to put your foot in the door. And I don't think, in my personal opinion, that you should focus too much on money when you're trying to get your foot in the door. So make sure that you apply for that job that you really like. I should totally learn Linux, huh? I don't know a thing about Linux. I think there's a guy on YouTube named Network Chuck. He's pretty good with Linux. I should probably watch his videos some more. Oh wow, this video's 17 minutes. Man, that time went by pretty quickly, huh? So, I'm trying to think of anything else I could tell you. Oh, for certifications, go here. Go to udemy.com if you're trying to get your A+, your Network Plus, your Security Plus. Take this guy's course. His name is Mike Myers. If you haven't heard of him already, get to know him. His courses are cheap, and he will teach you basically everything you need to know to get these certifications. He has a lot of positive feedback. He also has a few books that you might want to consider investing into as well, and practice exams. I think I paid $20 for both of these courses. I also bought his, let me see, that's still the A+. I bought his Security Plus course. Here it is. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. Also try Skillshare. I personally don't have a Skillshare account anymore, but you can learn a lot of IT related skills on there. Udemy definitely has like really cheap courses though. You can also learn how to network and program and all sorts of stuff on Udemy. So I definitely recommend checking that out. Heck, I really need to get on it myself. Like I said, I'm still learning probably just as much as some of you guys still in college. So I just happen to have at least a little bit of experience in the field now. So I want to share that with you guys. Anything else? I mentioned networking already. Networking with people. Do that. Make friends. They might hook you up with a job one day. Man, that's something I wish I would have done more earlier in college instead of later. Heck, I know a guy that I was sitting at the same lunch table as him, and he's already got a job offer from Google, and they want to pay him like 80,000-90,000, probably more. The dude's a hella smart guy, so I'm pretty sure he'll be making 100K in no time. He knows about 6 or 7 programming languages. Good friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in a while. I hope he's doing alright. I hope he's not letting corporate nonsense get in his head too much. But anything else that I could tell you guys? Hey, study hard. Take notes. Don't be afraid to go to college if you need to. definitely get used to virtualization if you haven't already. It'll be extremely important. And also learn cloud computing. Cloud computing is definitely changing the IT industry as it is, especially as jobs are becoming more and more remote. Learn cloud computing. I need to learn it myself. I know a little bit. I know the basics like software as a service, I think platform as a service, and something else. Yeah, there's another one. Infrastructure as a service, and there's one more that I can't think of it right now. uh, but anyways, oh, and for you video gamers out there, hate to say it, but if you're serious about this, you're gonna have to stop playing video games so much. If you play them a lot, that is. I know I do, still kind of do to this day, but I also take some side time to really learn this IT stuff. I'm still learning new things like every day. When I finish up college, not entirely sure what my path will be. I may try and switch to a different type of job or something. I'm not really sure. But as of now, I'm still in that learn as much as you can phase. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I know the video is pretty lengthy. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm not going to say favorite because I don't think people do that anymore. But anyways, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.